guys aren't going to be able to hear. You're going to have to move in.
Okay, I'm so sorry to ask
you guys are all going to have to move in. You're going to be able to hear.
And mother of the bride should.
What I'm trying to say is you can't hear me right now.
Father?
Why you need to move forward so you can hear.
Dad. Father.
I was going to say, you guys are not going to be able to hear.
That's why we want you right here.
I
don't know if you'll hear her part. You'll hear mine. I promise.
You're going to let him out of Mexico. No problem. Can you guys hear okay?
We can hear.
Okay. So, good evening and welcome to HC Supply Company. Before we begin, I'd like everyone to please make sure their cell phones are on vibrate, not ringing. Take a second. Yeah, I see some pockets being reached into.
Right here.
Good? Okay. My name is Kerry Hecht, and it's my honor to be officiating this wedding today. We are gathered together to witness and celebrate the marriage of Douglas and Michael, and we come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to acknowledge and strengthen a bond that already exists. This ceremony is a public affirmation of that bond, and as your dearest family and friends, it's our honor and privilege to stand witness to this event. It is our hope that your fulfillment and joy in each other will increase with each passing year. Marriage is a commitment in life, where two people can find and bring out the very best in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other human relationship can equal. A physical and emotional joining that has the promise of a lifetime. Many of you might have wondered why this couple chose today to get married. It was chosen as the wedding day because of its personal historical significance. On this day, 30 years ago as a teenager, Douglas was attacked by a group of skinheads in downtown Dallas just for being gay. Michael, who wouldn't even be born until the following year, obviously grew up in a different sociological landscape, and Douglas insisted on making this day memorable. So here we are, continually fighting against hatred, and the sheer possibility of this wedding today is a testament to the efforts before. Now, Michael's mother, Lupe, will share a prayer with us.
Father of mankind, whose nature is love, look in favor upon this couple who make their vows before you. Dear God, please make the relationship a great and holy adventure. May their joining be a sacred space. Remove from them any temptation to judge themselves or each other. May they surrender to you their conflicts and their burdens. As we know, Lord, you are always an answer to our rock. Help us never to forget this. As lessons and challenges grow, let them not be tempted to forsake each other. Blessed with inward qualities of integrity, trust, cooperation, and forgiveness, that they may live together in love, health, and peace. May they remember to thank you every day for all your blessings. Amen.
Amen.
Now, a brief reading from Madeline Lianglo's The Irrational Season. But ultimately there comes a moment when a decision must be made. Ultimately, two people who love each other must ask themselves how much they hope for as their love grows and deepens, and how much risk they are willing to take. It is indeed a fearful gamble, because it is the nature of love to create. A marriage itself is something which has to be created, so that together we can become a new creature. To marry is the biggest risk in human relations that a person can take. If we commit ourselves to one person for life, this is not, as many people think, a rejection of freedom. Rather, it demands the courage to move into all the risks of freedom and the risk of love, which is permanent, into that love which is not possession, but participation. It takes a lifetime to learn another person. When love is not a possession, but participation, then it is part of that co-creation, which is our human calling and which implies such risk and is often rejected. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, and commitment is stronger. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love through the seasons of life. Michael and Douglas would like to acknowledge the presence of both family and friends and the supportive role they both played in their lives and in this day. Now the best man will share a reading, followed by the maid of honor.
For those of you who don't know, I'm Ringo. I'm going to be reading a poem by Bob Marley. He's not perfect. He's not perfect. You aren't either. And the two of you will never be perfect. But if he can make you laugh at least once, causes you to think twice, and if he admits to being human and making mistakes, hold on to him and give him the most that you can. He isn't going to quote poetry. He's not thinking about you every moment. But he will give you a part of him that he knows you could break. Don't hurt him. Don't change him. And don't expect more from him than he can give. Don't analyze. Smile when he makes you happy. Yell when he makes you mad. And miss him when he is not there. Love hard when there is love to be had, because perfect guys don't exist. But there is always one guy that is perfect for you.
Hi, I'm Destiny. I was asked to read a poem by Robert Fulghum, and it's called All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. All of what I really need to know about how to live and what to do and how to be, I learned in kindergarten. Wisdom was not at the top of the graduate school mountain, but there in the small sandbox at nursery school. These are the things I've learned. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. Put things back where you found them. Clean up your own mess. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say sorry when you hurt somebody. Wash your hands before you eat. And flush. Warm cookies and cold milk are good for you. Give them to someone who feels sad. Live a balanced life. Learn some and think some and draw and paint and sing and dance and play and work every day. Take a nap every afternoon and be aware of wonder. Remember the little seed in the plastic cup? The roots go down and the plant goes up, and nobody really knows how or why, but we are all like that. Everything you need to know is in there somewhere. And it is still true, no matter how old you are. When you go out into the world, it is best to hold hands and stick together.
Seeing that no moment is without meaning, we ask that you take this marriage as a new beginning. Today signifies the creation of a new home and a new family for you both. And may you be filled by each other's love and friendship. May you be overjoyed by the promises you're about to make and the life you create. Remember that in every marriage there are good times and bad, times of joy and times of sorrow. Marriage is a journey, a time of adventure and excitement, enhanced by the love, trust, dedication, and faith you share to one another. This is a brief excerpt from Wild Awake by Hillary Peaceman. People are like cities. We all have alleys and gardens and secret rooftops and places where daisies sprout between the sidewalk cracks. But most of the time, all we let each other see is a postcard glimpse of a skyline or a polished square. Love lets you find those hidden places in another person, even the ones they didn't know were there, even the ones they wouldn't have thought to help beautiful themselves. May the promises you make to one another today be lived out to the end of your lives. And ready? Douglas and Michael, you, with your family and friends and your witnesses, present yourselves willingly and of your own accord to join in marriage. Will you promise to care for each other and enjoy the stars of life, come what may? Douglas, please repeat after me. In the presence of our family and friends, I, Douglas, choose you, Michael, to be my husband. To have and hold from this day forward, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, to love and to cherish, and to be faithful to you alone. This is my solemn vow. Now, Michael, please repeat after me. In the presence of our family and friends, Michael, choose you, Douglas, to be my husband.
I, Michael, choose you, Douglas, to be my husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, to love and to cherish, and to be faithful to you alone. This is my solemn vow. Having this love in your hearts, you have chosen to seal your vows by exchanging rings. From the earliest time, the circle has been a sign of completeness. The rings that you have chosen to wear have neither beginning nor end, much like your love for one another. They are a symbol of the words that you speak today. May these rings be, from this day forward, your most treasured adornment, and may the love they symbolize be your most precious possession. As you wear these rings, may they be a constant reminder of the glad promises you're making tonight. Douglas, take this ring, place it on Michael's left hand, and repeat after me. I love you. My heart is in this ring. My love is in this ring. I promise to be your faithful husband, to love you through the best and the worst, through the difficult and the easy. I promise you my unconditional love, and I give you my unwavering trust. When you look at this ring, remember that I love you always. And I take your ring, place it on Douglas' left hand. I love you.
I love you.
My heart is in this ring.
My heart is in this ring.
My love is in this ring.
I love you.
I promise to be your faithful husband,
I promise to be your faithful husband.
to love you through the best and the worst, through the difficult and the easy. I promise you my unconditional love, and I give you my unwavering trust. When you look at this ring, remember that I love you always. Douglas and Michael, from this moment forward, you will never be alone. You will carry with you the love of another person, giving you completeness and renewed likeness. May your life together be immersed in love and excitement. May you strive to enrich each other in every possible way. And may you work to bring the peace you find in this world. We'll close with the Native American blessing. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be the shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be the warmth for the other. Now there is no more loneliness. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life for you. Go now to your dwelling to enter into your life together. May your days be good and long on the earth. Having pledged their fidelity to one another, to love, honor, and cherish one another, in the presence of this gathering, and by the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of Texas, it is my honor to now pronounce you partners for life. I make this your husband. Who's got the pink pen? There's a great, it's got the all colors. Whatever color you want. Yes. Yes. I brought plenty for everyone.